Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Hi. Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you can see my screen. Okay. All right. So my name is Yihua from Charts Nexus. This is a collaboration with UOB Kay Hian to do a SGX market commentary. Okay, commentary on the Singapore market. So together we're going to look for stocks and also show you how to use the chart genie together. Okay, so I'm going to start right now. If you have got any stocks, anything that you want to discuss together, okay, we make it a very open and interactive session. Feel free, okay, to ask any question and participate in the chat. Okay, here, let me just be the first one to start here, right? So that I can see and then hear you all loud and clear. Okay, so just give me one moment while I set up my laptop for a while. Okay, so let's go. Everybody can hear me? Michelle, can you hear me? And see the image clear? No response. I'm going to talk about Top Glove first. One of the... Okay, great. So Michelle can hear me. So I'm going to talk about Top Glove first. So meanwhile, if you have any stocks that you're interested to look at, DBS, banks, and all that, feel free. Okay. So I'm going to start with Top Glove first. Now, Top Glove finally, after 6 days of coming down, we are looking at 1 day of first bounce. But tapi the volume is not very high, and also the candle is not convincing. We would love to see a rebound of such candle. Okay, candle. Oops. Question. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Wilma, please. Wow, very small. I can't see. Let me see. Okay. Nice. Ray Lim, Tencent, Venture, Singtel. Finally, I can see Expen. Okay. Baba, BYD, wow, a lot of Hong Kong company, IP, Jaffa. Okay, good. Some of the stocks, in fact, I think almost all the stocks that you're looking at is what I am also looking at. So I can easily give you the information. Let's start with Baba first. Now, Baba, surprisingly, no one talk about Top Glove, yeah. Okay, so never mind. Let's talk about Baba first. Okay, so Baba, this is not the Baba I know, 988. Oi, okay, I do not have the Hong Kong data here. Yeah. Hong Kong data. I think my account got no Hong Kong data. Okay. So I have to give this Baba a miss. Okay, give Baba a miss, Tencent a miss. So Top Glove Lin Tan, very good. So let's talk about Top Glove first. Okay, is it time to buy? Can you still buy? Right? So this is the most important question. Now, Top Glove, this is a double top in the making. Okay, if you know chart reading, this is a double top in the making. Now, what will cause the glove stocks to come down, especially Malaysia glove stocks? Now, there is only one other glove stock, which is stock code NC2. Okay, NC2, which is Sri Trang Agro. That is a Thailand glove stock. So that will not be affected by what I'm going to share with you next. I believe most of you is the first time here I'm speaking to you. Okay, so I think I can repeat my content so that you get most value out of it. So this Top Glove, it is a Malaysia listed glove manufacturer. So tomorrow is the budget day of Malaysia government. Okay, so there is some rumors of this windfall tax. That is why a lot of Malaysia glove companies, the share price is underperforming. It's not going up despite scoring a very, very good earnings quarter on quarter for the last 3 quarters, and that is a very high demand for nitrile gloves. Okay, nitrile gloves. So if you are following Top Glove, you got it right. This company earnings supposed to be good, but that is an overhang issue of the Malaysia politics side. Okay, that is why the Top Glove, you see the price coming down. And today there is another news on Top Glove, which is 17 of their workers in the factory contracted COVID-19. But the company was quick to announce that there isn't any big issue over here. Why don't I show you the information? Okay, let me show you the information. It is better we see the information together, yeah, so that you. Let me find my PDF file. Okay, so that I can show you the announcement by Top Glove Management this morning. Okay, a very popular stock over in Malaysia, Top Glove, along with the rubber stocks. Top Glove. Okay, so you can see that there are 17 employees contracted COVID-19. Okay, positive test cases. But inside this article, this announcement, it says that it has contained the problem, and they are most concerned about the staff welfare, blah blah blah, everything. So as a summary, it means that there's nothing to worry. Okay, there's nothing to worry about Top Glove shutting down operation or production. Nothing to worry. So no business impact. Okay, in essence, no business impact. Now, if you look at the chart of Top Glove, again, I stress this double top formation. Okay, now what can drive the stock down? The price down is tomorrow budget day. If it is not friendly, the policy of the government is not friendly to glove companies as a whole, Top Glove can come down, along with UG Healthcare. Okay, along with UG, because it's also a Malaysia company. Okay, it's also a Malaysia company. The share price of UG is in fact much more positive than Top Glove. Okay, so this is Top Glove, and you switch to the weekly chart, you will be able to see Top Glove here on the weekly chart is coming down. Okay, the 2 weeks ago, this is the weekly chart. So 2 weeks ago, you can see heavy volume build up in the selling in Top Glove, followed by last week, which is almost half of the volume only, which is good. Okay, because after such a strong, big volume selling, it is very good to see that it didn't continue to sell immediately. All right. And this is this week. Now, this is the weekly candle until Thursday today. So which means tomorrow is the last day. And if Top Glove don't fall today or tomorrow, you can see that it is just another low volume pullback, which is still all right. Okay, still all right. But what I am afraid of, because I'm also have Top Glove, so what I'm concerned with is it will pull back with low volume. Okay, low volume. For those of you who do not have Top Glove, maybe this present an excellent opportunity. You know, when it tests successfully and go back up is where you can trade the stock. You can buy the stock. Okay, now this pattern here reminds me of the one on S&P 500. Okay. Okay, let me show you on my chart, S&P 500. Okay, you can see this S&P 500 also had a double top formation, and it looks set to break lower, but subsequently rebounded off because Biden is leading the polls right now. Okay, so similar situation can happen to Top Glove, unless, okay, I think the risk factor for Top Glove is really after tomorrow budget day, and then vaccine. Okay, vaccine news also affect the gloves company. Okay, gloves company. So these are the two watch out for Top Glove. Now, if it floats down with lower and lower volume, those who have may want to consider. Okay, sorry, I shouldn't say you lah. If I have Top Glove, I may consider locking in the profit and buy back at the low. If I do not have Top Glove, I will be very excited for the price to continue to pull back lower, and then show me a buy signal sometime in November or December. Okay, let's see when is Top Glove going to announce the earnings. Yeah. Now, some of the tools that I'm using is Chart Nexus tool, okay, for our members. But because I need to see all the earnings dates, so this is a very quick way to dig out. December 17. Okay, so December that week is likely going to be count. This is just an date that shows that last quarter one is the reporting date. So 17th of December was the last time it reported earnings in December. So we are looking forward to December that week. Okay, that Top Glove is going to announce the earnings. So from now all the way to December, there is plenty of room for Top Glove to pull back and then form the signal. Okay, the setup before we want to buy Top Glove. Okay, provided that two risk factor that I mentioned is priced in. Okay, then it will make it attractive to buy top glove if I do not have it. Okay, so I will be talking in terms of myself. So I'll be talking to myself. So this is no advisory, this is no recommendation. I'm just sharing with you my thoughts on these stocks. Okay, so that is top glove. And Wilmar is also another popular stock that a lot of people wants to buy. Okay, now Wilmar, very funny. Why did it gap down? Because a substantial shareholder in US, okay, locked in some profits and the stock never went up until, in fact, it threatened to break down in September, but subsequently recovered. And the IPO that a lot of people were eyeing on Wilmar, that was like in Hong Kong, the IPO. After the listing, Wilmar sold off. Okay, Wilmar sold off. So this is very peculiar. Then it continued to go down lower and lower until this day. You can see this strong white candle. Okay, this strong white candle represent buying, especially with a very high volume spike, buying. So after buying, it will be good to see how the stock handle the selling, because you know Singapore still got T+2, T+3 contra player, right? So such a strong day, definitely it will attract contra players to come in to control the stock, trying to go for the small gains. Okay, so after they buy, the stock refuse to go up anymore, they will have to sell because they do not intend to hold the stock, so they will sell. So this is the attitude of contra player, and therefore it will form this kind of volume after a strong spike. Now Wilmar's earning is quite strong, quite good. I think 30% net profit gain, if I'm not wrong, 20 to 30%. So going forward, if it continue its momentum, okay, let's see the FA of Wilmar. Okay, I am interested with Wilmar. It's just that as the price comes down, I do not want to pick it up. Okay, this is the health check of Wilmar. So what I'm seeing in Wilmar is high debt, but since the financial is excellent, okay, so it has no problem servicing its loan. So no problem about this. The rest is average. Understood. Not understood. Understandable because we are in the middle of this pandemic. So some form of demand squash is there. Okay, so and this is the TTM trading 12-month earnings of Wilmar. You can see that it is trending up nicely for the past 3 quarters. Now, my data hasn't include, let me see. Yeah, August. So I haven't included the October reported earnings. So it's going to be even higher. So you can see Wilmar has been reporting improving earnings. Okay, improving earnings. So therefore, it makes it very interesting and a good stock in terms of earnings that I may want to buy going forward. Just don't anyhow buy here for me, because buying here without any tactic or strategy is like shooting in the blind. It may pull back. I may be able to buy like 4.8 or 4.12. Then why pay 4.32? Also, I will wait for it to finish the pullback. And then when the next white candle comes, okay, over here, that is the time where I will buy Wilmar. Okay, so that is Wilmar for you. And let me see. Okay, so let me see on the left-hand side, Singapore stocks. Thai beverage. Now, Thai beverage, I do not have enough information about it, although it's rallying up because Thai beverage is a STI index stock, component stock. Those index stock surely will be inspired to go higher because today the whole watch list is green. Now we haven't seen a green watch list for a damn long time. Okay, for a damn long time. Finally, the watch list today is all green color. All green color. Seems like the stock market doesn't like Donald Trump to be the president. Yeah. So that when Biden is leading, we are having a bullish market. Okay. So Thai beverage, I do not have any information, but what we can see from the chart point of view, this is the resistance. Now, today, if it break resistance, for me, it will be very silly to buy today because it has gone up. Let me see. Do I have the gain ruler here? It has gone up significantly from the lows of 57, 58 to 64. So to go any further will be pretty extended. So I would prefer to wait for a pullback in price. Okay, always look to buy. I just said prefer to look for a pullback in price. It shoots to 65. Can you see just how it moved to 65? Right. So this is the thing about Thai beverage. I must keep in mind that it is already in an extended movement. So I do not want to change. You see, Such a strong white candle. This is also a very strong white candle. You see, if I show you this, okay, you go and buy. Sorry, not you. Me, I go and buy 71. Yam gong lo. See, next few candle. Correct. So therefore, I do not like to buy when a stock has already gone into an extended movement. I prefer to wait for a pullback. Then the next thinking is, hey, what if it doesn't pull back? What if it doesn't pull back? Okay, what if it doesn't pull back and continue to fly? Let it go lah. Let it go. Okay, always can come back later on. Okay, when there is a sale going on in the stock market. Okay, when the stock pulls back, no stock will go up all the way one straight line. Okay, so it will definitely have a opportunity to buy in the middle of the uptrend. Okay, so that is the technical of Thai beverage for you. For the fundamentals, for the news, I am only familiar with those stocks that I am trading. So as I go along, if I remember certain stocks that I am, if I going through some of the stocks that I'm trading, then I can share more. Okay, otherwise, other stock in the list over here, I can only share with you the technical picture of the chart. Okay. So let me continue to the next stock. UMS. UMS, I got a lot of grandmother story to share. Now UMS, okay, listen to this. UMS, Hype, Franken, AEM, even Venture, all these semiconductor related stock, it is a must to own in my portfolio because that is the only one of the two industry in the Singapore economy that is bullish. Okay, that is bullish. That is experiencing growth in earnings. Okay, the only two. The other one is not bio. The other one is pharmaceutical industry. Okay, let me show you some of the news. Okay, so that you understand what I am talking about. Just give me one moment. One moment. Let me pull out my data to prove to you. Okay, all these newspaper cutting that I have been collecting. Okay, collecting. You see, as an investor, we need to do the homework. Okay, we need to do the homework. So there you go. Okay, so this is my private group, and this is my newspaper cutting. Okay, my scrapbook. We call it the scrapbook. There you go. I'm going to scroll through because it's the first time I'm presenting to you today. So I'm going to show you all the way up to August, to even July. Now, Samsung is an electronic company, right? But take note of this from their latest Q3 earnings on 29th of October. It achieved, I think it's a record earnings in Q3. Okay, so in the earnings report, it mentioned that demand for chips used in smartphone, personal computer, and graphic processing units, okay, gaming console is predicted to rise. Okay, so these chips are part of the products of these semiconductors. One moment, please. Okay, those of you who just joined, my name is Yihua from Chart Nexus. Okay, so hopefully I am able to inspire you in your trading this week. Okay, today, I can only see one at a time. Okay, no problem. So this is Q3 and September. This is the Singapore September industrial output. Okay, so take a look at this. I screenshot the most important part of the whole report of this industrial output. Now, because transport tourism other sector, other industry are all going down, so no point showing. So I keep the most important part. That is the electronics cluster continue to put in a strong showing. Now, why they use the word continue in September? Because it happened in June, in July, in August. Okay, in August. So I am also looking forward to October that will show that it is continuing to go up. Now, AEM reported earnings yesterday. AEM. Later I show you. We talk about this first, okay? So it's up 30.1% in September, okay? Led by who? Led by a 37.4% growth in semiconductor segment, okay? Supported by demand from cloud services, data centers, and 5G. So all these require semiconductor company to produce the chips to use in the electronics. Okay, so this is talking about your AEM, your UMS, your Franken, your Hype, okay, Hype, ISDN. Okay, basically these are the 5 that I traded. So I only know these 5. Okay, the rest like Valuetronics lah, Venture lah. Not say they are no good lah. It's because I am only attracted to these 5, so I can only pay attention to these 5. Okay, you see my brains, I only got 2 brains, or I cannot cover the whole market. I'm not an analyst, I am a trader, so I can only focus on stocks that I want to trade. Ngam. Well, if you understand, give me you cannot give me a like. This one is a different software. Okay, so let's go. September, done. So we take a look at Singapore, August. This is August. Okay, oops. Okay, let's open up the article from Business Times and see the date. It's still opening up. Okay, never mind, wait for it. Let's see. Okay, it's still opening up. Okay, but more importantly, it's right here. Electronics shipments expanded 21.4% in October. Okay, buoyed by integrated circuit. So all these are evidence of that. Even Taiwan Semiconductor reported revenue up nearly 25%. Now, this is shared 3 weeks ago. Okay, Taiwan Semiconductor is the Tai in the semiconductor space. So if you want to trade Hi-P, UMS, Franken, all these companies, you need to know the whole sector. Now, the good news is this sector, this sector is going to continue to grow until 2021. Listen up carefully, 2021. So from now to 2021, okay, you better pay attention to the semiconductor stock because those are the ones that is going to outperform the traditional capital land, city development, the REITs, the what other stock? SIA lah, SIA Engineering. I get a lot of this question. When to buy SIA, when to buy SIA Engineering, and so on. Okay, so these are the companies that I am focusing on, the semiconductors. Okay, now AEM reported a very good set of earnings. AEM, let me see. Do I have the screenshot here? Yesterday. Okay, there you go. Now AEM, sorry, this is ISDN. Okay, ISDN also the same. ISDN, take a look at the growth. Okay, this is a semiconductor company. So ISDN achieved a growth of 105%. Okay, now I'm not going to go through the details with you. Okay, but just to show you the reason why these semiconductors are excellent choices in this market. First, before we look at the chart. Okay, so AEM by right, I should be able to see here. Let's see over here, AEM. Okay, I do not have it right here. This is the news article of October, September non-oil export grew. And let us go to SGX announcement. Okay, now all these kacang, all these two, it must be at your fingertips. Right? Okay, one of the key difference that when I trade is I like to understand the company that I'm trading and also the catalyst why the stock can go up. Financial announcement, third quarter results. Okay, you can see this third quarter result. It's just a business update because SGX has changed the reporting. Instead of mandatory to report quarterly, it is now on a half-yearly basis. So AEM, you can see that it report revenue of 161.8% and profit before tax of digital. And this is okay, 85.7% increase. Okay, now this is third quarter 2020. Okay, and this is the third quarter 2019. Now you must understand, third quarter 2019 is before COVID happened. So that was from January to September 2019. Now this year, circuit breaker, 2020, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, all add up together. You take a look at the change in the revenue, 93% up. So all these numbers are telling us that the semiconductor stock are the one that is going to outperform going forward. Now it has undergone a correction, consolidation since August, September, October until November. UMS earning is going to be out. It's going to be out this week, next week, okay, 12th that week. Because the last time I think UMS announced the earnings is on the 12th. Let me check. UMS 係啦 12th of November. Okay, so this is what you want to know. So it is very likely, according to my anticipation, it is very likely UMS is going to report a very good sets of earnings. Okay, so it looks set to challenge this resistance one at 105. Okay, can it break through 105? 能不能够突破？就要看它的造化了。No 啦 you have to see whether the earnings is strong enough. Now you take a look at the increasing in volume as the stock starts to trade upwards. Okay, it means that the market is pricing in that UMS is going to report a very good set of earnings. Okay, let me take a sip of drink. Sorry, the throat a bit dry. Okay, so this is the on the way up. So if I haven't buy, but of course I already bought lah. I already bought. So if you haven't buy, can you still buy now? Okay, like I said, it's already on the way up. Probably at 105 breakout, you have to wait for the pullback. Okay, today is not a good day to buy. Okay, for me, it's not a good day for me to buy because a lot of stocks are already going up for 2 days since yesterday. So as you know, the Singapore market, if you have traded long enough, it is a very kiasi market. It goes up, it will start to pull back very fast. It will start to pull back. Okay. So usually for the Singapore market, very rare you find the period like in June where it was super bullish, super easy to make money during this run. Okay. But the good news now is usually after consolidation for 2-3 months, the move upwards should be powerful if the stock reported good sets of earnings and there is no geopolitical risk, and also Donald Trump don't going to make trouble at the election. Okay, don't going to challenge the election, make a lot of hoo-ha, refuse to hand over power. That one we cannot control. Okay, but should we be so scared that although we cannot control that, we don't want to trade? Cannot lah, right? So therefore, you have to manage your risk exposure. How many percent of your capital are you risking in the market? You use that to control your risk. Okay, so this is the UMS, High P. All of them are the same. Okay, all of them are the same. You can see that it's already went up like 2-3 days ago and now on the way up. Okay, now high P is the one that is registering the first. This one is what I call the long white candle. Okay, you see the volume spike. Okay, it makes it very, very bullish. This volume spike, boom, white candle. Now I want to share with you this. Now, if you take a look at this chart, right? Okay, you can see that there is volume spike, volume spike, volume spike, volume spike. Now, whenever high P has high volume, okay, since October, yeah, whenever it has very high volume traded, you take a look at the candle. Can you see that the candle is white candle? Now, white candle means buying. Okay, it means buying. The share price appreciated. Okay, so therefore, every time there's high volume coming into high P, it is buying. Therefore, high P is a bullish stock. And after suffering for 2 months, okay, of consolidation, it looks very likely all these semiconductor stocks are going to move higher in November, okay, after the earnings is out. So let's now check in AEM. Now, AEM, after reporting the earning, still don't want to go up. Still don't want to go up. Now, this is not a very pretty sight. Okay, this is like the stock pointing a middle finger at you, right? Okay, we call this not the middle finger, but the shooting star in candlestick analysis. So when you see shooting star, okay, chances are the price should pull back. The general understanding is the stock price should pull back. But now what you're looking at is this stock has reported very good earnings. Okay, so if you see a shooting star and yet the share price doesn't come down or pull back or consolidate sideways with low volume, this stock is still not hopeless. Okay, this stock is still not hopeless. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. Okay, weekly chart, you can see buyers have stepped back into the stock. So hopefully this week, so that means today is Thursday. We are about 1.5 hours to closing. Hopefully the share price later got grandstand finish. Grandstand finish means that the share price rally and close strong. Okay, then you have got a very nice white candle with high volume. This volume is higher than 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 consecutive weeks, higher than 4 consecutive weeks. So it is very significant event happening this week for AEM. Okay, such a high volume still don't go higher, then this stock is in trouble. Okay, this stock is in trouble. So you have to be careful. So tomorrow is Friday. So if Friday this stock can trade higher, this is high volume on the weekly chart, then AEM looks set to challenge the 435. You can see resistance to 435. Okay, so that is AEM for you. So let's see, bone vest. Gold. Let's take a look at gold. Gold was supposed to do well, okay, until recently it starts to pull back in price. So does CNMC. Now CNMC gold mine, I once upon a time followed the stock because it was reported that it is affected by the MCO in Malaysia. The workers cannot go and mine gold because not essential service, so cannot go. Right now, Malaysia is into the second MCO, but this time round, the MCO is not as serious as the first round because non-essential service still can continue so long there is safety protocol being followed. Okay, business still continue at half strength, similar to what we go through in Singapore as well. Right, so CMMC, I do not have any catalyst that CMMC can go up. Therefore, I myself do not trade it. I do not trade it. So just 看看就好了, CC will do. Let's see what other stock interestingly triggered today over on the left-hand side. All the Mapletree commercial. Now, those of you who got Mapletree logistic, right? Okay, you should have received your purple form. Okay, purple form that your allocated shares. Okay, remember to subscribe to it. 5 days later, you go expired. So do not forget about it. Okay. So all these Mapletree commercial, I have it, but I do not want to add to it because Mapletree commercial is shopping REITs. Okay, I do not have a lot of data, positive data to convince me to invest in shopping REITs at this moment. Okay, because all of us saw the recent dividends cut in these shopping REITs. The only REITs that I follow that didn't cut the dividend is Parkway Life, Mapletree Logistic, Keppel DC REITs. Okay, Mapletree Industrial, I'm not so sure. Okay, I'm not so sure, but seems like quite okay because those are data center play. So this is something that I as a dividend investor want to look out for. If you cut my dividend, right, that means I lose my opportunity to compound my dividends, to compound my investment. So I want to scale back and put my money in those that did not cut the dividend. I think Fraser L&I also did not cut dividend. Okay, Fraser L&I also did not cut dividend. But there is something about this company that you need to watch out for because it is no longer just logistic. It is now inclusive of the office. Okay, the Fraser commercial. I think they combine the REIT. So this is something that I do not like because I wanted a pure logistic play. Fraser L&I was good. It paid very good dividends. Most of the logistic is in Australia. Okay, and more than freehold property. So I thought it is a very good investment. I think you ask any REITs dividend investor, most of them will have this in their portfolio. Okay, but then they go and combine the what you call that? They go and combine the commercial side, then the earnings will be mixed. So therefore, I am no longer that confident about REIT, about REIT, about it. Okay, so I need to see the next earning of this L&I commercial, Fraser L&I Trust to see how did the commercial affected it. Now there are because of this pandemic, even office REITs, I have to be careful. Okay, office REITs. Why? Because a lot of company now realize that they don't need to have all the staff seated in the office and the space, the size can reduce. Okay, work from home has become more and more prevalent, especially after the pandemic. And I know of a certain company who occupy some space in Raffles City, that office building that they may not renew their lease. Okay, they may not renew their lease. And if I ask my friends, okay, who are inside the town, who own the small companies, right, they are also looking to move out of CBD to go for cheaper rents because they realize there's no need to be in CBD. So these office REITs also have to be careful. Okay, I do not know how are they going to transform the business, but because since as a retail investor and trader, we cannot tell for sure how they're going to transform the business, right? Then the thing that we can do is to protect ourselves, to stand aside first. We stand aside first. Okay, when their earnings come back, EPS show us that it's strong, DPU is strong, then we can get back with ease. Okay, so that is my take on this Fraser and all the other commercial REITs. The one that I like, but coming down is Ascenders REITs. Okay, Ascenders REIT is last time is JTC. Okay, if you remember JTC, I think it's JTC if I got it right. Okay, Ascenders REIT. So Ascenders REIT's performance is very good one, very resilient, very good one. No matter what crisis, it will always recover. Okay, it owns a lot of industrial property in Singapore. And I flipped through this presentation. 60% of the tenant is government. Okay, government. So will government not pay lease? I doubt so lah. So this is and also they have property in US, in Australia as well. Okay, quite well diversified. Now I think the major shareholder is CapitaLand. They bought a stake in it, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so this Ascenders REIT, Zilolai, very strong. So if I have money, I will buy. Okay, if I have money, I will buy. But before you buy any REITs, right, you want to check out the dividend yield. Okay, last week when I was looking at it together with my members, it was doing below 290, 280s. So that was a good time to pick up Ascenders REIT because the dividend yield is about 5.5%. Now, if you are following Ascenders REITs, you will know that it is very difficult to see Ascenders REITs giving you more than 5% dividend yield. Only during crisis time like now, pandemic, or when the market has a sell-off, trade war, thanks to Donald Trump, right? Then you will be able to get these kind of prices. So sometimes you have to wait damn bloody long. You see like this, okay? Pullback. Or not say no chance. There is chance like for example, 2017, right? It's lucky. How to buy? You buy, okay, now if you're looking at capital appreciation, oh yes, there is, but no point 217 to 228, no meat less than 10% gain. What for? So when we buy REITs, it's going for the compounding effect of the dividend. Okay, especially if the REITs itself give us increasing DPU every quarter or every year, then this is how when you reinvest back the dividend plus fresh funds, you are able to compound your investment in Ascenders REITs more powerfully. Okay, so like for example, in 2017, you can see the first 6 months, 不用买, cannot buy because the yield is not strong. Only when it starts to pull back, then the yield is good. Okay, so when it pulls back, you must have the knowledge to know that, hey, this is the dividend yield is good. Then this is a good price to buy. Okay, if you are scared it will fall further and whatnot, right? You must remember, this is not China stock. This is not your China Sun. This is not your Federal China. Okay, this is not China Aviation Oil. This kind of S chips. Sorry, not S chips. I forgot what you call. We have a name for this China play back in 2006, 2007, and also. When you buy Ascenders REIT, this is a company with good fundamentals. So you do not be afraid that you buy. Oh, what if it crash? What if it go to zero? Unlikely. I'm not saying never. Yeah, unlikely. Okay, unlikely. So how to mitigate that risk? Diversify. Instead of buying just one REIT, you diversify to 10, 12, 15 REITs. Okay, so for example, if you have 10% of your investment capital on Ascenders REITs, okay, let's say in a very small probability that it really goes to zero. Okay, zero. What is your loss? 10% of your capital only. Now, if you ask yourself, by trading yourself, right, how many 10% of your trading capital have you lose already? In this one, you set things in context, you will understand what I am talking about. Okay, so that is a Ascenders REIT. So right now, what is the dividend yield, okay, of Ascenders REITs? Let me do a quick check. Okay, quick check. So when I buy, I always like to look at the dividend yield. Based on yesterday's closing, this is end of day. Yesterday closing about 5.29%. 5.29%. Plus minus, okay, plus minus 5.29%. So not so bad. Not too bad. Okay, not too bad. So, wait, let me do something here. Let me just do something here immediately. I want to screenshot this error for my team. Tumpang the presentation. Okay, let's come back. Okay, one moment. Okay, one moment. You want to go kitchen get a drink? I'm sure all of you are at home, right? Working from home. Therefore, you are able to log into this presentation. Okay, so let's continue. So this is the REITs that recently I think is attractive, and I discussed with the member that it is at an attractive price to pick it up. So right now I'm not too sure I'm not too sure. So let's see. Jaffa. Okay, Jaffa is an Indonesia company, good company. Yeah, the earning is very good. Okay, just that it has been consolidating for much of this year, so therefore I left it alone and never trade it. Okay, but once you take a look at this end, this is the correction. This is the correction. This is the pullback. So after the correction, after the pullback, you can see that the stock is now trending up, right? So this is the start of a new uptrend. We call this the new uptrend is born. Okay, the new uptrend is born. So when you see this new uptrend is born, sorry, let me just, okay. Yeah, I clicked something, then my other screen gone. Okay, so this new uptrend is born. You want to track whether the smart money is in control or not. The buyers are in control or not. Once again, look at the volume spike. Look at the volume spike. Okay, look at the volume spike. When the volume spike up, which means that there is unusually high transaction going on in the stock, what is the price doing? Okay, you can see that it's white candle, it's white candle, it's white candle, it is even white candle today. So Jaffa is a bullish stock. Okay, Jaffa is a bullish stock. Let's check out the weekly chart. Okay, now you can see this weekly chart. This is what we want to see in AEM, Okay, now this is the weekly candle volume, and today is only Thursday. Thursday, the volume already so high. Okay, already so high, and it's now testing the resistance at about 72, 73. Oh, let me see. 73 and a half. Okay, it's really going to test the resistance at 73 and a half with such a high volume. There is a good chance that Jaffa is going to test even this level, 78 cents. Okay, if not tomorrow, then probably next week. Okay, next week, because it just announced its earnings, and the earning is very good. Okay, based on the technical chart, it is embarking on a very nice uptrend. Okay, so if I want to buy Jaffa again, I won't want to buy on the breakout. So I prefer to wait for the pullback to buy like this. Okay, like this, you see, like this, very strong, right? Buy on this day? No. Okay, so I then buy on this day. So what we want to do? Remember, okay, in some markets like US, in Malaysia, Bursa, wow, the stock can fly very fast. Okay, you buy in the morning, right? By end of the day, you may be up 5-10%. Really, no kidding. Those of you who are trading Bursa will understand what I'm talking about. But in Singapore, unlikely. Really, is unlikely. You see, go up, right? Why the candle move by itself? Okay, so this one, if you don't buy, okay, don't buy, you wait for the pullback. You see, consolidation, low volume, shaking out all the contra player. Today, boom, go up. Right, so no need to chase the high, Okay, in case this happen, you go and chase the high. Okay, you think that wow, come back and chase the high, then after that, what happen? Pullback, coming lower and lower. So this is something for you to bear in mind when you want to chase a stock. Always scare yourself with a chart like this. Then unlikely you will chase it. Be patient. You wait for the pullback. When the market is very strong, like now, today is very strong, it is rewarding. It is rewarding investors who have position in the stock market, who have the patience to wait for the price to rebound, who was there during the bad time. Now, what do I mean by during the bad time? Let me share with you this. This is, okay, I need a Singapore stock. Okay, Singpost. Okay, this is the market strength index. Okay, now you take a look at today, the market is going higher. So my index is still going to go higher. Okay, but the thing here is for people to benefit on this bounce, you need to be there watching the market coming down lower and lower and lower and not give up on the stock market. Okay, continue to observe, and when the market turns, you are there to capitalize on the opportunity. Okay, to buy the stocks as it's going up. Right. So those of people who was sick of the market in October, market starts to fall, switch off, go away, watch Netflix. Okay, go and run and whatever things that they do, miss the stock market and things that when the market bullish, then I come back. Guess what? Okay, take a look at this. So this is, imagine this is September coming down, okay, going up. When they come back, it is usually the market top. Market top. So when they come back, they start to buy stock. Then once again, market retraces. Then they say, you stock market cannot play one, always trap people, you know. So this is how it happens. Okay. So therefore, those of you who have position today and you are in the green, it is because you are rewarded for sticking through the bad times. To make money in the stock market, to make money in the good times, you must be there during the bad time. Okay, so that is the strength index for you. Let's come back here. Okay, so that's Jafar. Let me see. Olam. Okay, Olam 算了吧. Oh, 算了吧. Volume is low. It's trading sideways. It's not even trending up. Okay, so I think the technology stock is worth a bet. Okay, I just received an alert on Sembawang Corp Industry. Let's take a look. Oh, Sembawang Corp Industry, if you have, now let me check. How many of you have Sembawang Corp Industry here? How many of you, if you have Sembawang Corp Industry, type me. So let's take a look. Yes, me. Iris, you have only one. The rest of you? Me. Wow, all the me. Hey, how can I? I can stop by the receive time. Okay, me. Wow, hey, many of you has this Sembawang Corp Industry. Not bad. Okay, so let's talk about Sembawang Corp Industry now. Sembawang Corp Industry is a buy since the day it chopped off. It chopped off Sembawang Corp Marine. Okay. Sembawang Corp Marine has been a drag on the earnings of Sembawang Corp Industry. So the biggest hint to buy Sembawang Corp Industry is the day when they chop off Sembawang Corp Marine, right here. Okay, right here. POM. Finally, they offloaded a 炸弹. Okay, so those people who still hold Sembawang Corp Marine and hoping that it will come back, right? I don't know what to say. Okay, now first of all, when you want to trade in the stock market or invest in the stock market, okay, you must go for a profitable company. Correct or not? You do business, right? You will want to do a profitable business. Then when you trade or invest, you go and invest in a loss-making company. That makes sense, right? Doesn't make sense, correct or not? So you want to look for stocks that is profitable. Then you look for timing to buy the stock. That makes more sense and more logical. But a lot of time, what retail investors do is chase after price. Okay, this stock go up, I buy. That stock go up, I buy. Don't know what this stock do. VIC Plus, go up, I buy. Aspen just says that they are going to build a factory, to manufacture gloves, and the share price just move up. So these are the things that you need to differentiate. It didn't even produce a single piece of nitrile glove. We don't even know how much it's going to sell for. Okay, if the big brothers like Supermax, Top Glove, Hata, all these are stagnant. Okay, they reported very good growth, they are stagnant. Then what if vaccine comes out? What happened to Aspen? Is it still continue to build the factory and produce the gloves? Then, but will the gloves help the earnings? Will there still be demand for the gloves? These are all questions that I don't think anybody can answer, seriously. The demand for gloves next year, will it come down? Every semester will it come down? So therefore, I find it very uncomfortable that if I buy without knowing why the share price can go up. Okay, despite using technical analysis. Now, the other thing is technical analysis is not a magic bullet. It is not. It is just helping you to analyze the chart, telling you that is it time to buy or can you still hold? Is it time to sell? The what stock to buy is very important. Okay, so if you trade only companies that you know has a reason to go up, then the timing, the technical analysis will be easier. The stock will be more forgiving if you are complacent. Okay, so that is my little experience. I hope that you find it beneficial. So, someone called industry, you can see, key, right? It's key, okay, you can see that when the volume spike, okay, you see when the volume spike, you take a look at the candle, white candle, white candle, white candle, white candle. So very obviously, Sembawang Corp industry has got a lot of buyers. Okay, buyer is in control. Whenever it encounters selling, take a look, consolidation, take a look at the transaction volume. It is low. Okay, it is low, which means that there is not a lot of selling in Sembawang Corp industry. So why Kanchong want to sell? Okay, a lot of people also ask, hey, when to sell? When to sell? Can I want to lock in profit or not? So when the stock is acting right, let it go, let it run. Okay, stocks that you should sell is when it starts to come down and torture you, like biolytics lah, hyphens lah. Once upon a time, I also inside this stock. See, luckily I sell. Luckily I sell. Waste my time. Where did I sell? I'm not so kiang. I sell here. I didn't sell at the top. Okay, so I took a loss. Okay, a loss. I think it was 2% of my trading capital because this looks good. You see, this looks good. You see, this looks good. Okay, volume spike, white candle, but when the volume spike stop and I start to see it starts to come down, this is where I know that, okay, if you are a real buyer, you are incentivized to keep the stock up. You will support the share price. You will not let the share price come down this way. Okay, if you don't do your job, you let the share price come down this way, then I shall not be your friend. Okay, I will get out of the stock. Rightly so. You see, rightly so. Now, the stock is once again showing us that there is buying, okay, in the stock. But after this, do I still bother to trust this stock anymore? Okay, and I reconsider. Okay, I reconsider. Now, I have today, I have a lot of choices. The banks just reported excellent sets of earnings. Okay, the semiconductor stocks finally wake up from their lumber. So I got a lot of choices. So hyphen pharma is not going to be the one that I am going to trade. You see? So this is how I eliminate my options. So okay, hyphen pharma, I don't trade. I skip. Okay. So Sembawang Corp industry, once again, fantastic. Okay, fantastic trend moving up. Okay, so just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Okay, just leave it alone until there's a sell candle that comes out. Then only kanjong run away. You see, even the weekly chart is showing you that it is going up. So where is the likely resistance? Now, again, charting, when you say resistance, it doesn't mean that the share price cannot go above that price. Okay, so this is something that a lot of people also misunderstand. Resistance is just a previous high that is likely to resist the price up. So in my own trading, I am not going to use it as a profit target. 205, I must sell. No, don't do it this way. 205. Okay, what I do is at $2.05, I will look out for evidence of selling in control. You follow me? When it's at the low, I want to buy, I look out for evidence of buying in control, and then I want to join the buyers. So over at the resistance, I want to see selling in control. Are the sellers in control? If they're in control, I want to run for my life. If they're not in control, okay, it's just a normal pullback, I will stay with the trend. Okay, you take a look at this Sembawang Corp right here. This blue line 205, right? See down here got resistance ma. This one, any chartist will tell you this is 134 is a resistance. 134 is resistance. Do you see seller in control? If you don't see seller in control, this is just a normal root block. Okay, slow down, slow down, slow down. Declining volume, slow down. After the root block, what do? You accelerate past the police, correct or not? So same thing here lah. Okay, so I am still hanging on to my Sembawang Corp industry and be patient with it. So slowly ride the trend. Slowly ride the trend. Okay, so that is Sembawang Corp industry. I just received an alert on my other screen. Okay, let me see what other stock I'm interested in. Okay, SIA Engineering, I will still not touch. You see, last week got people ask me, is SIA Engineering or at the much low already can buy or not? Buy lah, good buy lah, good buy, good buy. Not good buy, sorry. Let me just make sure you see this right and clear. I mean, good buy, not good buy. Okay, good buy, not good buy. So don't touch. I won't touch. Okay, why I don't touch SIA Engineering? Because the earnings visibility is still poor. Okay, you all know, everybody know that the planes are not flying. So what business does SIA Engineering has going forward? Okay, so we need to wait for 2021 when the airline starts to fly. Okay, and then there is a reasonable volume of tourists flying around the world. Okay, now COVID-19 cases dropping, and we know that the economy is starting to turn. Then next year, okay, pay attention to this. Next year, then maybe next year, the team, okay, the catalyst to play for next year to make money in the stock market, maybe the airline stock. Seriously, okay, airline is not going to go away. It will not be, this industry is not going to be disrupted. Okay, it's not going to be disrupted. Everybody must fly. Okay, everybody must fly. So it is just a matter of time. So now all these SIA Engineering, SIA are all very low. Okay, all very low. We are waiting. Okay, not we lah. I am waiting for it. Okay, I'm waiting for it to start to fly. Not the share price, the business to start to fly, take off. More and more revenue, more and more earnings, then I will start to be an investor in the airlines, and we're looking at multi-bagger kind of performance. Okay, now right now you may ask, hey, then why don't buy now first? Buy now very low, 320, buy now first. Okay, what I'm afraid of is, what if the cash use finish, they need to raise funds again? That means I need to go and buy more, That means after they issue new shares, I need to buy more. Otherwise, my current share will be diluted. Okay, worst is issue rights. Okay, raised cash. So those are the things that can happen to airlines right now. So that is the experience that I have many years ago. So therefore, I know if a company is in trouble, financially in trouble, business not coming in like the airlines right now, I will be patient and wait. Wait till the coast is clear. Okay, then only I will cross the road. Okay, so this is a very conservative strategy that I'm applying for the airlines. Okay. Let me see what else in the list. UMS. Let's come back to UMS. Still cannot cross the $1 mark. 101. Sorry, 101. So you see, today UMS already achieved very high volume. So it's a very good performance by UMS. Okay, very good performance by UMS. Those of you who have UMS, congratulations. So hopefully it's going to give us more profit by next week. Okay, by next week. Clear 120 is the best. Straight away make 20% from one trade. Okay, UMS. Now let me come back to the top. Okay, to the top of the list and see what are the most recent signal. Okay, ISDN. Okay, ISDN, very nice. Okay, ISDN reported very good earnings today. So you can see the stock is reacting to it. Now, all these semiconductors, those of you who just joined, remember, this sector, according to the semiconductor industry, it is going to grow until 2021. This year, if my memory serves me right, this year the projected growth of that semiconductor industry is about 3+%. Next year is going to be 4+% or 6+%, if my memory serves me right. Okay, so there is plenty of room for the semiconductors to move. Okay, so give me one moment. Let me check on the live real-time prices, my watch list, and see is there any other interesting stock that we can pick up and talk about. Okay, those of you, okay, let me see. Let me see. Medtex, nice. Medtex is also a very good stock with earnings visibility. Okay, earnings visibility. So this is, let me see, is this today's data? Oh, today the volume so low. Today volume only 4 million. Let me confirm. Matex volume is 4 million. Yeah, today's volume in Matex is very low. Okay, so Matex, I am still very patiently waiting for more clues about the buyer coming in to buy. Now, what you can see from Matex is there are two white candles over here with high volume, followed by a selling candle. Okay, and then suddenly the volume go quiet. Okay, so I need to see further evidence of this buying consolidate like this, high and low, very obvious high and low relationship in Matex before I'm interested in it. Okay, so Matex, I will continue to wait patiently. Maybe it is consolidating now. So you see, for any given portfolio, my portfolio, okay, so I will have stocks in the semiconductor space. I will have stocks, okay, in the healthcare industry. Okay, so this is when the healthcare industry is undergoing what we call consolidation, then the semiconductor may move. Okay, so while you wait for the healthcare to move, your semiconductor make you money. So when you are waiting for the semiconductor because it has started to slow down and take a rest, your healthcare stock may move. So this is how your portfolio can roll and roll and roll and make more and more money. Okay, grow in value. Very nice. Okay, I am looking at some of okay, today the stock market is very firm, very firm. Okay, those of you who are trading Bursa, UWC today is the star. Okay, UWC is the star. Now UWC is a Bursa stock. Let me show you. UWC is a Bursa stock. So today it is the star. Okay, let me see when is UWC earnings coming out. Like to teach. No wonder. Next week, UWC earning. No wonder the share price move. Now, guess what? If you didn't buy a stock like this, okay, this is the Bursa stock. I understand you may not have it, okay, because most of you are trading Singapore stock. But let me share with you the psychology of it. So right now, the share price has moved up 4 consecutive days, and today is like nearly 10% gain in one day for UWC. Okay, so it is buying up in anticipation of a good quarterly earnings, Q3 earnings report next week. So next week, if the earnings fall short of expectation, then the stock is going to come down, will be punished. Okay, will be punished. If the earnings just match expectation, the stock will also be punished. The stock must make more than what the market expect for it to continue to move up after the earnings. Okay, so this is something for you to take note of, which also means whenever an earnings comes out on a particular company, don't go and buy immediately. There will be a low for you to buy. Okay, don't buy on the same day. All right, you buy on the same day, very likely you are going to be squeezed. The price is going to pull back and correct. Okay, so have to watch out for this. Now, DBS, I'm looking at my watch list on the other screen. Wow, DBS very strong, 3.8% up today. Ooh. Okay, so now you see, this is before the earnings. This is before the earnings. So you can see before the earnings, right? The stock already starts to move up. Market pricing in the earnings. And today, when it beat the estimate, DBS, even after providing the provision for bad loans, they store the cash reserve, right, for the bad loans, they still managed to make 4% in a pandemic period. So therefore, this company, DBS and OCBC, both reported better earnings, are stocks to watch now. Okay, let me share with you my thoughts on the banking sector. With pandemic, okay, and also we know not a lot of business are surviving and business are slow generally. But from their earnings, they are saying that they are seeing a recovery in the business environment. Okay, business environment, and they are seeing growth in transaction fees. So that means there is some movement in the industry world, in the economy. Therefore, these banks' earnings are still strong. It is not as bad as the analysts predicted. It is not as bad as the newspaper paints it to be, or the minister every week warn us that the pain is coming, the pain is coming. More and more people got retrenched. Okay, so if you follow the COE, The high was last month, I think 40K, 39K. Then yesterday dropped about 30 plus K. You see, even in a pandemic, right? Nobody is fearful of the economy or the recession or the high unemployment rate. Property 照行, people still chung to buy penrolls, car still took new car, no, change new car. Okay, when the COE is about 30 over thousand, right? That is a good price to change car. Okay, if you have 20,000 over, okay, let me share with you this thought on this this COE and this property. Okay, right now there are no foreigners coming into Singapore because circuit breaker no foreigners coming into Singapore, and yet the property price has been sustaining at a high and the transaction is very high, all purchased by Singaporeans. Okay, you just imagine when circuit breaker is over, COVID-19 is over, when we welcome the tourists, the foreigners coming back into Singapore. See, all these transactions, the COE, the property is going to run even faster. Banks will definitely benefit from it. Okay, now I know there's a low interest environment, but this morning when I read DBS financial statement, right? Okay, it's mentioning that the low interest environment is being made up, okay, by other income from, I can't remember from which source, but the low interest environment has been made up by other form of income. So it is no problem that, okay, that this current low interest environment that the banks are not making money. This is no longer true because from the earnings we can see that, which also means that this price that we see, this price range that we see could be the low for DBS or the rest of the banks. This low could be the low that the next, that for this for not for this period, for this quarter. Yeah, for this quarter, because going forward we are going into a phase 3. Yesterday I think Gan Kim Yong already said phase 3 can last for 1 year, so they will slowly open up the activities. Okay, so that means more business transaction. Okay, more business transaction, then all the banks will continue to perform better and better. So this breakout in the banks, I think there are more upside to it. So what we want to do is to wait for the pullback. Okay, today's webinar, I know I have been talking about the pullback. No choice, because I if the webinar happened 2-3 days ago, maybe breakout can buy or what. But today the market is already up, okay, and it is already too high for me to buy. So I cannot 违背 my 良心 going to say, oh yeah, can DBS can buy right now. No, you need to wait for the pullback to buy safely. Okay, to buy safely. So therefore, that is what I am waiting for. Okay, granted, you can go down into the intraday. If you want to go to the intraday, right? Okay, 15-minute chart on your chart genie, you can also see that the pullback has been very shallow. You take a look lah. You tell me who is in control here, buyer or seller. Correct. So these banks I think they are more upside, but I prefer to buy when it is testing the selling, like this, testing the selling, okay, on low volume. That is the strongest clue to me that, oh, this stock can still go up. Okay, I can still buy with confidence. Well, see this DBS very, very strong, 22.38 now. High is 22.40. So it seems like it doesn't, it is not slowing down, no? It's still continuing to go up. Okay, those of you who already have DBS, I think just hang on to it, hang on to it, because I am also a shareholder of DBS. Just hang on to it. Fantastic company, well run, okay, in the right place at the right time. And I'm also listening to the podcast of CNBC every morning. And now DBS run ads on private banking in the CNBC. They're targeting the Ang Mo now to do private wealth banking for them. Okay, so as of this point, right now, I think it's very bullish. Okay, very bullish. Let me see what else in my watch list that's moving. Okay, come, let me answer some of your question. Okay, how do you spot a pullback? Okay, how do I spot a pullback? I will use Sembawang Corp industry to show you. Sembawang Corp industry to show you. This is what we call a pullback. Can you see? It goes up, right, with high volume, and then this is the pullback. Now, sometimes the pullback is trading sideways. This is called the consolidation. Okay, sideways. Sometimes you pull back, pull down like this. Okay, so therefore, every time white candle, I won't chase. I will wait for the pullback to buy safely. Okay, so I hope I answer your question, Leonard Chow. Street Trend. Okay, Street Trend is a very it's a very under the radar stock. Okay, that I have missed. I have missed for the whole pandemic because I am in Medtex UG Top Glove in Singapore. Okay, so I have more information on those Malaysia glove makers, but not from the Thai side. So this is a Thailand glove maker. Therefore, I keep missing this stock. Okay, so this pattern very familiar. This head and shoulder pattern very familiar. It is exactly the same as the one in Malaysia Hatta glove maker. There you go. You see the head and shoulder break down and then go back up. So Sri Trend also did the same thing. Head and shoulder. Oh, but tapi this one never break a lot lah. Oh, consolidate and go up. So Sri Trend, if you have it right, I think just write the bloody trend, man. Just write the trend. Okay, so there is the no problem with Sri Trend at all. Now, one candle that I want to highlight to you is this black candle over here. Okay, black candle over here. You take a look at this black candle. Okay, and I want you to imagine if you see this in the stock that you own, what do you expect the share price to do? Okay, I'll take a drink. You think about it. Okay, while some of you are thinking, let me do some advertisement. So if you find this session beneficial, once a month, I will be speaking to you like this. Okay, I hope you can ask your friend to join you by opening an account with UOB Kay Hian. Introduce your broker to them, ask them to open an account and join us today. Okay, join us today. So the next one will be next month. So they have got 4 weeks to open an account. Okay. Right. So you will expect the share price to come down, isn't it? You expect the share price to come down. So if the share price doesn't come down and starts to do this sideways kind of trading in a tight range with lower volume as compared to coming down, this is what I call the stopping volume. So what I want to see in Street Trend is the return of buyers. Once I see the return of buyers, that is the time I am bullish on Street Trend. Otherwise, as of now, there could still be a chance that it can plunge suddenly. Okay, it can plunge suddenly. So I am not in a hurry to pick up Street Trend. Now, Riverstone is a Malaysia company, so you must be aware that there is a talk of this windfall tax, okay, on gloves company. So this is something that you have to be careful of. So I am only like 30% exposed to the glove stocks. So I am not too bullish about it right now because it just doesn't go up and there's a lot of vaccine news. But if you look at the chart of this Riverstone, you can see no doubt about it. Buyers are in control. And recently at the EGM, it approved the bonus shares issue. Okay, it approved the bonus shares issue, so all investors will get the bonus shares. Right now, just now Leonard was asking, what do I mean by how do you spot a pullback? Right, this is a pullback. You see, this pullback. Look at the trading volume. It is so repeatable. The pattern is so clear. Low volume. So we are waiting for the next white candle, the buying in control coming to Riverstone. Then can try. But you must bear in mind the risk, vaccine and the windfall tax. Okay, if it happens, then up the lorry or the glove stock definitely will pull back because the tax will eat into their profit. Okay, so their price will react. Okay, so that is a Riverstone. Jipong Tan, how do we access to this chart? This chart is Chart Genie from your trading platform. Okay, from a trading platform, you go to tools. Wait, let me see. You go to tools. Okay, you go to tools, then there's a Chart Genie there. You click on it, it will launch this beautiful chart. Okay, real-time chart. And it's free. Or UOB Kay Hian client will have this chart. Okay, free. Right, and you have this intraday information as well. Okay, intraday information as well. Right, so this is the Riverstone. Let's see. Sri Trend, Sheng Siong. Okay, Sheng Siong, I got story to share. Sheng Siong. Now, Sheng Siong, the last quarterly earnings reported, I think last week. Okay. The earnings has started to flatten. The earnings has started to flatten. The pandemic surge in business for Sheng Siong right here, surge in business for Sheng Siong, the pandemic surge has started to flatten. So they didn't increase, the growth didn't increase in double-digit percentage anymore. So as an investor, I am now looking at a flattish earnings for Sheng Siong. Therefore, I think the share price will have very little incentive to rally very strongly like in the past. Okay, like in the past. This is why why is it going up so strongly over this period from April to August? Is because that time circuit breaker, everybody has to cook themselves. Sorry, not cook yourself. I mean cook food yourself, right? And tapao and order Grab food and all that. So more people ransacked. I use the word ransack. Okay, they ransacked the supermarket, and the supermarket ran out of goods. Remember that period in April? Okay, so that moment is over and past. So therefore, right now the earnings has flattened. So I do not think the Sheng Siong share price will rally 10倍 anymore. The 百倍、千倍 I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, so it is going through a very tight range now, pretty boring. So therefore, I am not trading Sheng Siong anymore. Okay, semiconductor. You see AEM. AEM is back. AEM is back. Well, I sound like the horse racing commentator. See, AEM is back. Oh, when you hear the da-da-dang, that means one of my stock alert. Okay, so this time round, the is a Bursa stock. Let me see which Bursa stock has triggered the alert. One moment, please. Okay, one moment. Let me see what stock has triggered. OpenSys. Top Glove. Okay, let me see. OpenSys and Top Glove. Chotomate. Before I come back to AEM, OpenSys. Okay, AEM is currently up 5 cents, 1.4%. High of 62, so now it's doing 52. It's trying to close strong. Now we are 40 minutes to closing bell. It's trying to close strong. Okay, trying to close strong. I'm not going to pick up any stocks today, this afternoon. Okay, I already picked up yesterday in UMS. So today I'm not going to pick up any more stock. I just write what I have. Okay, so even my cute little Union Gas is going up. Okay, let's see OpenSys. Okay, OpenSys. Okay, not so bullish. Not good news. Top Glove. Okay, Top Glove. Okay, Top Glove transaction volume has met the average, but then the candle is not strong. So beware, we are not safe yet. Okay, we are not safe yet for Top Glove. Let's see the Malaysia Top Glove. Because okay, there is this difference, yeah. The Top Glove listed in Singapore will follow the movement of Top Glove in Malaysia. Because the Singapore Top Glove, the transaction volume is only 2.2 million. Okay, buy sell Q only has got, let me see, buy sell Q has only got like 21,000 shares, 64,000 shares. This is in pale shadow when you compare to the Top Glove in Malaysia. So I would prefer to confirm the bullishness of this Top Glove from the chart of Bursa Top Glove, which is doing pretty well with 42.5 million shares exchanged hands today. You see, the Malaysia Top Glove, 42.5 million shares transacted. So it's considered quite a high volume. Top Glove in Singapore, only 2.2 volume. Also, I want to see the chart. If you see the chart of the Top Glove in Bursa, you can see that this is Bursa Top Glove, yeah? 8 ringgit, yeah, okay. So you can see that wrong number. Wait. Okay, Bursa Top Glove 824. Oh yes, it's also $8. It's $2 in Singapore. Okay, correct. This is the Bursa one. So Bursa one, you can see that the transaction volume today is as high as yesterday. So buyers step back into the stock today. Okay, so we have interim support for Top Glove. Now not those. Okay, okay, I have to be careful with my words, right? Okay, I cannot be seen as doing advising or recommending, but I can only comment on the trader's point of view. So from trader's point of view, this is the first buying candle coming into top glove. So the volume today is pretty high, and if it can close near the day high, okay, if you can close near the day high, there is a possibility of it going higher tomorrow. Okay, going higher tomorrow, a slim one, because I do not have a lot of buyer in control. As evidence, this could be the first one. So early birds may scale in a small position first, and then as it's trying to go higher, you can scale in more of the position. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. If the weekly chart finish as a choi zai, if we finish out with a choi zai means hammer, or it's Cantonese for hammer. Choi zai, very cute little name, choi zai. If finish with a choi zai, it is a bullish pattern. Okay, bullish pattern. With high volume will be more preferred. Okay, so this is top glove. Remember, it is still not the most bullish of chart, but then because the transaction volume today is pretty high, so therefore it makes it very interesting. Okay, so let's see what other stock can we talk about. DBS, already talk about DBS. Okay, Stephen Ng is talking about if the price is near the support line, RSI, does it mean it will break the support? Okay, this is an old style where I used to trade using indicators. Now, RSI overbought or oversold has got no significant meaning to me as a trader, because what is oversold can still go down. Okay, what is overbought can still go up. So when I see support or resistance, okay, when I see support or resistance, I want to see the candlestick action. I want to read what is the stock doing. Is it more buyers when it is support, or is it more selling when it is at support? That is more meaningful to me. If I see not a lot of buying at support level, it means that this stock can go down. Make sense to you? If there is no strong buying coming into a stock when it's trading at a support, how can the stock survive? How can the stock survive? It is worse if you see a lot of clues from the candles that shows that a lot of selling at support, then it looks likely that it's going to break. So regardless of whether the indicator is showing overbought or oversold, okay, if the transaction volume is high and it is selling candle all the way down to support, it is very likely the support is going to break. Okay, so indicator has got nothing, no significance to me. So banks, so okay, I think I mentioned a lot of stocks that you have mentioned just now. So from 4.5, oh, Franken, okay, right, let's take a look at Franken, Iris. Okay, wow. Now, okay, of all the semiconductor stock, Franken is the one that is most furthest away from the resistance line. I think high P, all that already is there. Okay, you see, high P is already at the upper range. UMS is quite near the resistance at 105, and only Franken, the upside is still there. You see the Franken, the upside is still there, and you see this is exactly what look at that. Top Glove is doing. The transaction volume today is as high as yesterday, and it is a white candle buying. Okay, therefore it is bullish. You see, if you see this candle, very likely it's going to continue to sell. Okay, you must remember this. When it is very obvious, okay, when you read a chart, right, don't focus on indicator. You read a chart, you look at a candle. If you see a black candle with high volume, your anticipation is okay, this stock should come down. But instead of coming down, it's going up. It tell you that there are people who got conned over here. Either people who shorts or people who have taken profit because they buy at the low, tikam at the low, manage to get correctly and sell. Okay, buy 95, sell 98, thought that they are very smart. Stock went up to 105, now they tui. So after they tui, what will they do? Emotional, they tend to chase the stock. That is why a stock can go up. Okay, that's why a stock can go up. So Franken is the one with the most upside. The next resistance is at 1 $1.10. $1.10. Now it's 101. So there is a good 10%, about 9 to 10% gain in Franken if I buy here. Okay, if I buy here. I hope you understand what I mean. I hope you understand what I mean. I repeat again. I have 9 to 10% profit zone. Okay, if I buy here. Okay, if I buy here. Wilma, Jenny Stan, Wilma already covered. Okay, Wilma, later you rewind. Rewind. Oh, by the way, this session, I have simulcast over to my YouTube channel, Chartnexus YouTube channel. Let me show you where is it. Okay, so if you want to 回顾, you want to revisit it, okay, it's right here. This is me, by the way. My name is Yihua. Yeah, let's see, it's going on right now, live commentary on my Facebook. Okay, and also every Tuesday I am also doing one session like this for my members, okay, for my Chartnexus members. So just so you know. So Franken, so if you have missed the Wilma and whatnot, right, remember to can go to the YouTube and rewind. Okay, rewind to see my analysis on Wilma. But let us take a look at Wilma right now, because this is a real time market is still moving. Okay, still the same. My view on Wilma has not changed. Okay, my view on Wilma has not changed. So I'll be, wow, take a look at the weekly chart. Take a look at the weekly chart. The candle already telling you that it is bullish. Okay, this correction may be over. We may be looking at higher prices for Wilma going forward. Okay, going forward. I need to read the financial statement of Wilma carefully because I haven't read it yet. Okay, so just to share with you, it is on the SGX website. You come here, you type Wilma. Oops, you type Wilma. Okay, and then you scroll down there. Recently, it has done financial results of there, third quarter results. Okay, so you click and then you read the PDF. You read the PDF. Click. So I click first. Later I will read it because I look likely to be interested in Wilma. Okay, I'm a firm collector of good companies. So let me see, my dear Bursa market. Hang on, let me just do a quick glimpse of the Bursa stocks. So technology stock are still strong. Okay. Technology stock is still strong in both countries. Okay, in both countries, in both exchange. Okay. Okay, so that is Wilma for you. Okay, tell you what. Let's take a 5 minutes break. Okay, 5 minutes break. 5 minutes break. I no need, 3 minutes because I want to place a trade. 3 minutes break. Start at back at 4:35. Okay, then we watch the closing together. All right. So hang on. Okay, remember Franken? Well, so while you're listening to me, your fingers are free also, right? One moment, yeah. I'm placing an order. Okay, I have okay. You hear all the ding ding ding, yeah, all my monitoring price level all started to alert. So the market is trying to close up strongly today. Wow. Wow,冇得頂. 4,004. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, whenever I play straight, I don't chase it. I don't chase it. I just queue lower to wait for it to hit me. If I miss it, so be it lah. 没有缘分啦. Or chasing always lead to bad outcome in my experience. So therefore, I don't like to chase. Okay, I placed my order. So I'm back. I'm back. Okay, so this is Wilma, and let's see what else do you want to see. Okay, the Xiaomi and the Alibaba, I don't have the data here. I don't have the data here. Xiaomi 1810, don't have 9988也是没有 I don't have the data, so I can't see the chart right now. Okay, so other stock. Aspen Matex. Okay, Matex already covered. So Aspen, okay, Aspen, as I was saying, I'm not convinced with the business catalyst for Aspen. So therefore, I have not traded Aspen. But in terms of the technical chart, technical setup, okay, whether is it engineered or is a true demand and supply of the shares, let me share with you right now. You are staring at a cup and handle formation. This is the legendary cup and handle formation. Cup and handle formation is a bullish continuation pattern that is likely to break upwards. Okay, that is likely to break upwards. So when you see this kind of setup, okay, you are waiting for the stock to break the handle trend line. Okay, so that is the theory lah. Okay, that is the theory. So the textbook will put like that, but for me, I won't do that way. What I will do is I will monitor the trading volume. Okay, now you see this is the buyer. Just now you learned already, right? Buying, pull back, low volume, good, right? Go up again, buying, good. Selling, now encounter selling, super high volume. So when you see this, right, you must imagine this. Okay, not you lah. I am imagining that, okay, if this stock is bullish, the pullback should be weak in volume. Why is there a black candle with such a high volume? 难道 the operator already run road? So question like this will conspiracy theory will float in my mind. Okay, float in my mind. So never mind, we see selling over here. So we want to see stopping volume, which is the low volume with small candle, which I'm looking at it right now. So this is not an evidence of the buying stepping back into the stock. So for Aspen, I would prefer to see high volume white candle coming in, okay, from November onwards, to be certain that Aspen not yet one tan, okay, to be certain that Aspen not yet one tan. So whenever I see this long black candle, I want to see white candle coming back into the stock so that I know that, oh, this selling, okay, seller has exited, no more selling. More importantly is no more selling. Buyers step back into the stock. Then I will join them and buy together. Okay, as of now, I'm not going to join them. And also, it is just good that we are seeing stopping volume. But I have seen cases like this, low volume, and then continue to drop lower and lower. I think Top Glove is one fine example, unfortunately. There you go. There you go. Can you see? You see this? Top Glove drop, trade sideways, low volume. So we need to wait for the white candle to come in before we buy. Down. If you don't wait for the white candle before you buy, and you buy because someone say that, hey, this is a hammer, there is a support, or so cut loss. So you trade, if you trade this way, cut loss is 1 bit or 2 bit below the hammer tail, and after you go and buy, right, then you will cut. Then you will cut loss. Okay. But for me, I won't need to cut loss because I am not in the first place, correct or not? So there's no need for me to buy yet. So therefore, I can stand aside and wait for it. So right now, like I said, this is the first time we see a white candle of significant volume in the past 6 sessions. So if tomorrow continue to buy up, my cursor like that move a bit, the candle move up, so I move some more. 没有了. So we'll continue to observe higher volume Friday or next week, then to be certain that, okay, the pullback in top glove is completed, hopefully lah. Okay, so the bigger picture of top glove, it is still a double top. Okay, it is still a double top in the making. Okay, in the making, not a double top already, but in the making only. Okay, so that is for top glove. Okay, let me see. I first already talked about it. 9天来9天 Okay, 9天 9天, the last time I traded it is in 2007. 2007, no joke. I buy $1, sell at $2 in 3 months. Let me show you. Already price adjusted. Hey, this chart will automatic refresh to the last candle. 2007there. 没有骗你2毛到4毛2毛到4毛 in just 3 months, in just 3 months. I stare at amazement. You see, 9天, right? 9天. If I bring you back to 2007, you see the same method that I trade with, the high and low volume, buyer in control, right? Which to many of you in this webinar, maybe first time you hear such an analysis. Usually you will hear moving average lah, MACD lah, RSI lah, or even Fibonacci lah. So you see, 2007, this is 2007. The same method works. Can you see? If you can see, give me a yes, so that I know you understood what I'm talking about. Fantastic. Okay, right. So you can see this method. It's not foolproof, but this method, at least you know the buyers are in control. And when you buy, you have a confidence that you are seeing buying. Okay, versus you see just a moving average line. Well, market any day, right? 40 to 60 stocks are supported at the moving average. Which one to buy? Correct or not? So you look at the buyer in control kind of chart. You wait for this. Can you see? You wait for this. Now it going up, right? If you miss, you never buy. You never buy. For example, 22 cents, you never buy. It keep going higher and higher and higher. Then you say, wow, this Yihua in chart next say don't buy. Keep going higher and higher and higher. You may curse and swear at me. But this is what I'm waiting for. I really will not chase, because from my past experience, chasing after stock usually lead to bad outcome. I'm sure you have experienced that before. Okay, like even here, you see, don't buy on the white candle. You see. Then next 2 days, pullback, you don't curse and swear, right? So you wait for this pullback to happen before you buy. So in other words, you need to see this pattern. So similarly over here, see going up, stop going up, trade sideways with lower volume, then you know your opportunity has come. Hey, guys, you take a look at 9天, 2007, this bloody pattern, right? With lower and lower volume. Okay, I'm going to take a screenshot right here. Before that. Lower and lower volume. Okay, you see, you still can make money. You still can make money despite not buying at 22 cents. Can you see? Okay, so I'm going to screenshot. Okay, wait. This is a very good educational value. So I want to screenshot right here. 9天, remember, 9天, okay. And then I'm going to show you another stock called Matex. 像不像 Familiar or not? Okay, familiar or not? This pattern. Familiar or not? You. This is 9天 this is JT 啦 9天 JT. Oops. My mouse too fast. This is Metex. Can you see the same bloody pattern trading sideways with lower and lower and lower volume, trading sideways with lower and lower volume? Can you see or not? Okay, if you see this eureka moment, right? Eureka moment, right? You comment eureka, so that I know you follow my train of thoughts. You comment eureka, or you can in the UOB Kahian webinar. Okay, eureka, yes, Crystal eureka. Wow, everybody eureka moment, right? Eureka moment, right? Something that is in 2007 is happening in 2020 in Metex, different stock. Okay, different stock. Purely candlestick and volume, you can see this is a more objective way to see whether this stock got chance to go up or not. Okay, now we talk about catalyst now. Catalyst, the reason why the stock can go up. We talk about catalyst now. Okay, now the catalyst is 9天 back in 2007, 2006, that era. Okay, that is the time where the crazy China shares, we call it the C chips. I think it's called C chips, keep going higher and higher and higher. Anything with the word China in front sure go up. Back in those days, okay, Costco Corp 80 cents go to $8. Faro China, okay, Faro China 2008 got suspended. You have Mida, China's Newtown, China Sun Bio, China Hongxing. Those of you who are in the era, you understand this stock, you remember this stock. Or Jiutian is one of them, okay? And China Fishery, all right? So that was the catalyst why Jiutian can go up, because it is a China share, and that time China share was in play for a good 2 years. Wonderful time. That is the time when I started trading. Okay, I am very fortunate to be in that bull market. Okay, so fast forward to today, 13 years later, I am again very fortunate to be in the current market because of COVID-19. Metex earnings is explosive. Okay, so the catalyst for Metex is the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, earnings is explosive. Therefore, the share price moved from 20 cents all the way to 190. Okay, I know to account one. Let me show you. Seeing is believing. Okay, this is my members. This is where I talk to my members. So I'm going to show you Metex. You see, when do we started to trade Metex? 8th of June, 21 cents, that era. Okay, 21 cents. Okay, 21 cents. Can you see 21 cents? All right, so where is it? 21 cents right here. Right here. So with knowledge, okay, with knowledge, you will be able to understand what is going on in Metex. Catalyst, why can it go up? And look at the chart. Buyers in control. Okay, buyer in control. So that time when we traded Metex, some people say 100% already leh, key. You should ask them key. Huh? Okay. Now, sorry, I drift too fast. So now I bring you back to 9天 currently situation. Yeah, current situation. 9天 current situation. You can see the chart. Okay, this is the pullback consolidation. During the consolidation, you can see the volume spike. Beautiful. Now going, I got another alert for Riverstone. I got an alert for Riverstone. 446 Riverstone. So I take a break from 9天. Let's go to Riverstone. Okay, maybe there's an opportunity now. Don't have, no have. Riverstone, not yet. Sound like horse racing, don't have. Riverstone, not yet. Okay, Riverstone, pull back already. So we are waiting for the high volume to come in before we attempt on Riverstone. Now, a little bit information about portfolio managing. Okay, portfolio management. Do not own too many COVID-19 play because of the vaccine. If vaccine comes out, we expect the COVID-19, we expect the COVID-19 stocks, Metex, UG, Top Glove, Riverstone, all will gonna pull back. Okay, all will gonna pull back. So you have to be careful about this point. Okay, about this point. So let me come back to 9天 because someone asked about 9天. I have to finish the the analysis. So 9天 no problem lah. You see, going up with high volume, so buyers firmly in control. Okay, I followed the earnings of 9天. Okay, but because it's a China stock, I resist buying. Okay, you know why not? You know why not? Because China stock, from my experience, and I think you also know about it, that their earnings, don't know whether can trust or not. Oh, don't know whether can trust or not. I remember Chen Jiuling. You all remember Chen Jiuling? China Aviation, right? Chen Jiuling. They got two sets of earnings. One is without the forex loss. One is with forex loss. Wow, like that also can. Well, therefore, the China shares, you got to be careful. The recent happening of China share that is fresh in my mind is Midas Holdings. Okay, Midas Holding. Some of my members call it the legendary Midas. Okay, before Midas, 2008 there was another one, Faro China. Out of the blue, bankrupt. Also, Midas was also a legend. Okay, so 9天 to buy 9天, I am very hesitant. Okay, not as though I got no more stocks to trade. Okay, but I need to be careful of 9天. Okay, if I check the health check of 9天, see, not enough information to make a decision, yeah, but it's doing chemical. Let's take a look at the earnings per share. See, the earnings per share is actually trending. Oh, no. Choto Mate, yeah, it hasn't updated yet. I do not have. Oh, there you go. Okay, 9天's earning is negative based on the last one. The last one is 12th of August. It was negative. Maybe this quarter it improved. Okay, it improved. So to me, anything that points down like that in earnings, I try my best not to buy. Okay, I prefer to buy stocks like this. AEM. Okay, you see all green colors, so beautiful. You look at the haven't updated yet. Relax. Haven't updated yet. Give it some time. Software a bit slow today. Let me do the refresh. Okay, let me do the refresh. AEM, right? Oh, actually, I thought 2 hours was too long, 3 to 5. Never thought I am so naggy. Actually, quite exciting to look at stock and look for lobang to make money. Also, you must love money to be able to do this. TTM. Okay, you can see this AEM's earnings. Okay, AEM earnings. Oh, AEM earning. Positive and trending higher. Beautiful. Okay, UMS. Okay, this is the health check. Positive and trending upwards. Beautiful. Propnex. Beautiful health check. Earnings trending upwards. And the most important thing is, iFast, yeah, iFast also very good. iFast actually I want to buy to, sorry, I cannot influence you. Let's take a look at iFast together after this. Okay, iFast health check. Beautiful. iFast earnings solid. So quickly, let's take a look at iFast chart. 卖图料 iFast chart. Okay, iFast chart. You see who is in control? You can see for yourself, right? Okay, you can see for yourself, right? iFast, who is in control? Okay, so now is 9 more minutes before the market close. 9 more minutes before the market close. So no, I cannot say. Wow, up 14 cents today. Shit, man. This morning I still can grab at 350s. Now I have to buy 360s. So see, as a trader, right? I look at this. Okay, I have to ask myself, right? Tomorrow, if it goes up, how? Goes up, cannot chase. Up already. So the best time to buy is when it starts to pull back lower with low volume. Okay, you can see iFast did this many times. There, one time. Okay, what I'm afraid of is tomorrow I'll give you like that. Wow, sian. Haven't buy yet, already go up, so I have to wait again. Okay, so iFast on the weekly chart seems like unlikely to go higher this week by Friday. So maybe tomorrow or Monday can still buy. Also, I not in a hurry to pick it up. So I will just wait patiently for iFast. So next time I see you will be sometime in December. I'm not sure if December we have this session or not. So if we don't have this session, right? Okay, from now to December, watch out. Okay, iFast is one stock that I am definitely interested. Okay, I have missed it 2 times. Wow, CBC miss it 2 times. So I am not ready to miss it for the 3rd time. Okay, if I miss it for the 3rd time, I 各卖自杀，各卖自杀。哇 ，also need to monitor it closely. Okay, iFast. Okay, so far so good, everybody. So far so good. 7 more minutes before we call it a day. So far so good. iFast PE is too high. Let's take a look. iFast PE. TTM. Make sure it's like TTM. iFast PE 55 times. Okay, 55 times. And there is okay, iFast is doing what price now? iFast is doing 370. Wow. 370. Actually, Stephen is right, Stephen is right because the 370 okay, let me go back to my default. If it is 370, it means that iFast is projecting a 25% increase by Q4 earnings. Q4 earnings, 25% increase. Q4 earnings, then the price can do $4. Can do $4. So therefore, there is still some upside to iFast, about 10%. Slightly less than 10%, between 5 to 10%. So therefore, if can grab at 350 will be more will be better because at least you got 10% or 10%. If they get the banking license, digital banking license, then it will be even more. Okay, it will be even higher, the earnings. Okay. Sorry, not earnings. I mean the share price will even fly further. All right. So that is iFast for you. Okay. Wow, this morning, really, it is still doing low. Can I show you this morning? I was monitoring it. You see, it went up at 350. While I'm talking to you, it went up 20 cents. 哎呦，早知道 set alert 哦，早知道警察就不穿短裤了，早知道。Okay, so iFast miss already, never mind. Okay, let me check on my Bursa stock. Just now I was queuing for one stock. Let me check whether have you buy what you want already? Oh, have you buy what you want already? Oops, I'm sorry. Order confirmed, haven't matched. Sad. Sad. Oh, ESP Master is part of Chart Nexus. Yes, part of Chart Nexus. Do you need to pay? Oh, you have to. I will recommend you to come to our Facebook page. Okay, Facebook page for more information right here. Okay, you can come here and find out more about it there. Or do a little shameless advertisement over here. So you can read about the user comment, how is it, okay, who am I, how am I, he's a superb coach. 自卖自夸 right? So this is where I provide a lot of content, information, and video for trading in the stock market in general. So our Facebook page, so it will be, you search for Chart Nexus in Facebook, okay? Then you'll be able to go to our Facebook, and from there you can look at all the information, right? And for you to continue, okay, for this session to continue, okay, I hope you can get your friends to join us, okay? To join us because it will be more fun if you have more people doing this on a Thursday afternoon. Okay, Thursday afternoon. So more people, the merrier. So if you can introduce your friend to open an account with UOB Kay Hian, and then they can all join us and we can all talk here under the questions here. This is what I'm looking at. Okay? Then we can all join and talk here. So fun, right? Okay. So right, get your friend to open an account and we can talk together, explore the market for opportunities at the next meeting. Okay, so we are 3 minutes to the closing bell. Any last question? When is the next meeting? You wait for the EDM blast by Kay Hian. Okay, wait for the EDM blast by Kay Hian. We haven't decided on the date yet. Okay, but I have a session on every Tuesday night for free. Okay, a session on Tuesday night happening at my Facebook page for free. So if you are free, okay, can come and join me together with your friends. That will be different. The Tuesday one is end of day chart. Okay, end of day chart. Thursday, like in the afternoon, daytime one is like horse racing, more exciting. I see a lot of you are able to come in on the afternoon. All of you are working from home. Are you Kayhian staff or reminder? Okay, I'm director at Chart Nexus, and Chart Nexus is a long-term software vendor with UOB Kayhian since 13-14 years ago. We are very long-term partner. This Chart Genie that you saw is supplied by Chart Nexus. Okay, together with UOB Kayhian, Chart Genie, right? Done by Chart Nexus. So this is our product, one of our product. And we have something called CG Plus. You have CG Chart Genie is where most of you can use for free. All clients can use for free. But for my preferred members, okay, is this CG Plus. Okay, you can see my alerts is a lot more different. And all the stocks that I mentioned just now, okay, these are all my personalized alerts. Right, this is where I manage the alerts of the stocks that I'm monitoring. So you see, I do not monitor the whole market, only those stocks that I'm interested in. So this is called the CG Plus. So if you want to know more about CG Plus, you can contact me at my Facebook page. Okay, it is with Kayhian again. Yeah, so it's with Kayhian. So you need to have a Kayhian trading account. Right, so Davis, if you pay for ESG Master, we don't talk about business now, Davis. So if you are interested, you can contact me over at my Facebook page. Okay, Facebook page. Does your company provide candlestick training? Oh, yes. Jipong Tan. Yes, you can contact me at my Facebook page. Okay, look for Chart Nexus. Look for Chart Nexus. Chart Nexus. This one. Chart Nexus stock charting software. Okay, look for this. All right. May I ask where is Gerald who used to present this? Okay, CJ, I am replacing Gerald to present this segment. Okay, replacing this segment. So I'll be the new guy. Okay, ding ding ding. No more. Okay, no more. What a good day. Everywhere is green. Okay. Too loud. Look, this is Bursa. Take a look at the Bursa market. Wow. This is my trading platform with Kayhian for my Malaysia stock. You can take a look at this. Wow. 长青, green. Okay, all the members will be very, very happy. Also, Singapore stock also the same. Green today. So, very, very nice day today. I hope everybody make money today. Okay, so we've come to the end of this webinar. So thank you for your participation. I hope to see you and your friends at the next session. Okay, Michelle, please take over. Hi guys over at YouTube. Okay, I've just completed the segment with UBK here in Singapore. Okay, so let me answer some of the questions. Okay, so this is a simulcast. Okay, simulcast. That means I was explaining and also answering a lot of questions over at the UOBKHN webinar. So I simulcast to our YouTube channel so that our members can also benefit from the discussion. So it's already 5 o'clock. The market has closed. Okay, so if you have any question, okay, you email to et@chartsnexus.com. Okay, with regards to the mentorship program, with regards to the software. With regards to opening an account with UTrade, you can feel free to email to et@chartnexus.com. Okay, with regards to stocks, wait for next Tuesday. Okay, every Tuesday it will be the Singapore market commentary. Every Wednesday night it will be the Bursa market commentary. Okay, so with that, I have to end today's session. Okay, market closed very, very nicely. So beautiful. What a beautiful day. Hopefully tomorrow we can continue the momentum. Okay. Hope Donald Trump lose the election. Bye-bye.